Is there anybody out there that is sometimes, no, often, most of the time, either feeling 1, bored, 2, stressed, and sometimes, hardly ever, rarely, never feeling passionate, powerful, inspired, driven, motivated, calm, relaxed, blissful, joyful, happy and fulfilled? If so, in this video we're going to talk about the 2 factors that lead to boredom and stress, and 3 areas of your life, if you focus on and then you design, plan and implement, will flip that. And so most of the time you're feeling all that great stuff and you're getting emotional fitness. Are you, first of all, prepared to watch, listen, like, subscribe and ring the bell for this video? And in addition to that, are you prepared to fight to unlock the best experience of your life? Now, before we get into the 2 factors that lead to stress and boredom and the 3 areas that can help solve that, let me grab some breakfast.
Said she tired, little money, need a big boy. Pull up 20-inch blades like I'm Lil Troy. Now it's everybody fucking need a decoy. Shorty mixing up the vodka with the liquor. G-Wagon, 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 G-Wagon. All the housewives pull it up. I got a lot of
There we go, that's my breakfast done. Now I'm going to sit, relax for 5, drink this coffee, have a little bit of a reflection. I've also got a protein shake here, check this out. Okay, let's talk about boredom and stress. So, if you are experiencing boredom and stress on a regular basis in your life, it could be due to these 2 reasons. So, first of all, let's look at boredom. If you are feeling bored on a regular basis, if you have that bored state coming through, it could be due to the fact that you do not have enough challenge in your life at the moment. And to compound that, it means that you have skills that are not being utilized. So the challenge is it's not proportionate to the skills that you have. The boredom state will be elicited. So let's flip that. If you are having too much stress, that means the challenge is too high in proportion to the skills that you've got. So there we go. They are 2 reasons as to why you might be feeling bored, you might be feeling stressed. Boredom, high skill, low challenge. Stress, high challenge, low skill. Now that doesn't mean to say that you've got no skills, it just means there's a disproportionate equation going on that you need to figure out. So have a think about it. Are you feeling bored? Are you feeling stressed? Challenge and skill, where's that at? Think about it, plan it out. How can I bring more challenge? What skills do I need? Plan it out, take the action. Okay, let's talk about these 3 areas of life, that if we master them, we can get emotional fitness and we can manage and work on states like boredom and stress. Before we do that, let's breathe. Breathe in. So, area one of your life is, what is your vision? Do you have a clear vision, or is your vision vague, ambiguous? Now, often people say, well, I don't know what I want from my life, or they say, I'm not creative, I can't visualize. So if you are in the category of you don't know what you want, you don't know how to visualize, you're not creative, then what you need to do is you need to find space for yourself to get into more reflective mode of thinking. So meditation helps with that. It slows the mind down and creates space and allows for you to get out of them habitual thoughts and wander around your mind a little bit and find out what you do want for your life. Okay. Now, if you are really good at creating, visualizing, artistic, you may be experiencing that there's a gap because you have such a vision of the future. Because when we talk about vision, it's in the future, right? It's a future event. So it may be that you're able to really go into the future and be very specific and very, good at visualizing that, and then you realize there's a gap of where you are now and where you want to be. So if that's you fall into that category, that's a good thing, because that gap shows you what you want. You just need to keep your focus on your big vision. Keep that, be mindful of that, keep that conscious. Okay, so that's step number 1 is vision. What's your story? Now keep watching, because at the end of this video, I'm going to reveal the next 2 components to make a successful life, and at the end, we're going to put them in order. We're going to configure them that if we do it that way, we get the best result and the best motivation. Okay, step 2. Okay, now, step 2. Step 2 is, do you have a plan? Have you set goals? So you've got your big vision, step 1. Have you broken that down into bite-sizable chunks, and you have clear, measurable, specific goals that you can achieve and take action upon? So that's step 2. Step 1, big vision, big picture. Start to break the picture down into small little components and break each small component down into little specific strategies and details. 2, now often what happens for people is they just sort of go through the motions, they write down goals, and they write down to-do lists, and they just get going busy on that, and often they don't achieve what's on the to-do list or the goal list, but then they get up the next day and they keep going through the program. So step 2 is, once you know what your big picture is, break it down into specific chunks and then drill down on each chunk and get an actionable step and take massive action. Okay, number 3 is state. Now, are you engaging on a daily basis into the emotional, the physical and the mental states that give you the drive, the passion and the power to execute on them goals, execute on your plan, and get each of them plans, them components going in order for you to achieve that big vision? So, number 3, state. Your mind, your emotions, your body, where are you at with them? Disempowered state would be, I don't have energy, I have no solutions, I have no idea, I'm not clear. Empowered state is, I'm clear, I've got solutions, I've got the energy, I've got the drive and the passion, I am motivated. So, how are you doing with that? Are you tired? Are you bored? Are you stressed? Are you feeling like you don't have a clue, you're just going through the motions? Or have you cultivated an empowering state on a daily basis where you wake up and you move into the day, but you move into it with positivity, with drive, with passion, with resolve, with solution, with energy? So that's number 3, is state. And in another video, I'm going to talk about something called flow state, which ties into challenge and stress really nice. So make sure you watch out for that one. So there we go. They're the 3 components, the areas of life that you need to manage. Vision, create a big one. Plan, drill down. Break it down, chunk it down. Get into state to achieve the goals, to achieve the vision. Okay, now, in the final clip, keep watching, in the final clip I'm going to talk about where we should put our focus first. Should we design our vision, should we goal set, or should we work on our state first? So I'll talk about that. Prioritizing the 3 components. Okay, so where should you go first? Should you focus on the vision first? Should you focus on designing the plan, the strategy first, or should you get focused on the state first? Well, the answer is state. Why? Because when you're in state, you are much more creative, so you can create more of a vision, and you're much more solution orientated. You can make executive decisions fast, so therefore you can plan and strategize better. So the goal is, number one, work on your motivations, your state of motivation. Do that on a daily basis, and when you're in the state, that resourceful state, then start to design the vision and start to then focus on how you're going to make that vision happen in terms of strategy. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about flow state and how we can get into flow state, and that links really nice into stress and challenge, right? Or challenge and skills, I should say. So there we go. Number one, work on your state, get motivated. As soon as you wake up in the morning, do the things that are going to get you into that mindset. Then reflect, go to the big picture, push that vision out, and then break it down into small, strategic, bite-sizable goals that you can achieve. There we go. There is the priority of the three components. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching. Have an absolutely really wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Stay hungry.